け翼。これが世界最高峰だ。
俺のゲルマン魂はヤワじゃねえぜ。
How's it going, everyone? This is Succle and welcome back to another exciting video in Tsubasa! In today's video, we're going to be talking about the new Super Dreamfest characters, Rivaul and Muller, and they are very interesting characters. So let's just jump on into it. Ike! Rivaul. Conqueror's left leg is a skill-type Brazilian attacking midfielder that plays for the Rising Sun Brazilian team. Rivaul is arguably one of the best players in the manga, and this time around, justice is done. His passive full body stand grants him up to 20% special skill force pegged to his stamina. The higher his stamina, the greater the bonus. His ridiculously easy to activate bond requires 2 or more skill-type non-Japanese players, which means that you just need to play another player of the mentioned type to get the luscious 4.5% stat bonus for his teammates. Direct Hotline Rivaul grants any forward receiving a pass from Rivaul an astounding 10% stat bonus. Hotline can be stacked by involving 2 players with Direct Hotline exchanging passes with the same forward. The key here is to have your forward pass off the ball using a wide pass after receiving it. It is not easy to execute as it requires much finesse and perfect set conditions to pull off. Stamina Killer increasing the stamina costs of all opponents' moves in a matchup by 15%. This ability is very desirable for the current meta as there is a large amount of full body stand players, goalkeepers in particular. Lastly, Rising Sun Player Killer provides an additional 5% stats against Rising Sun players. Rivaul has over 75k total stats, and other than his intercept and speed that are slightly lower, the rest of his stats are mostly well balanced. Go with an additional limit break as shown, and if you need Rivaul to defend, boundary breaking is the way to go. The in-match parameters listed on the right includes 5% from Rising Sun Player Killer. As for his skill force, the higher figures include 20% full body stand and the lower figures without it. Rivaul is deadly with his initial jumping super speed kickback cannon, and this shot is less affected by distance decay while having 100% gold judgment. However, using it outside of full power takes away a huge chunk of his stamina as it requires a massive 570 stamina. It is also worth noting that Rivaul's initial pass is as strong as Super Dreamfest Club Tsubasa's last pass. It is pleasing that Rivaul comes with most of the skills he needs, and the skills recommended are marked with a star. Rivaul fans rejoice! Rivaul is now rightfully one of the best players in the game, matching his reputation in the manga. We can't emphasize enough how good his 10% hotline is, and his first shot is as strong as anyone out there. It is rather odd though, with the shot being a combination shot with Schneider. Also, I wonder what Xiao must be thinking. With this signature move being copied left, right, and center, is it really that easy to replicate? Delta Muda, Great Custodian governs the match, is a toughness type German goalkeeper for the Rising Sun German team. Our beast of a keeper's finally back after a long time out of the meta. Muller comes with an interesting new passive, Long Feed, that we find refreshing and broken at the same time. Muller will pass the ball to the furthest teammate in your own half that is not stunned after he saves the ball with a catch. Do note that it will be chosen randomly, if there are more than one teammates fulfilling the mentioned condition. This passive is a double-edged sword. Although this ensures the ball is as far away from your keeper as possible, there will be times when the ball is passed to someone in the middle of the pitch, surrounded by monster midfielders and even defenders if your opponent is pressing high. However, there will also be times where you can take advantage and launch a quick counterattack. Muller's bond requires 4 toughness type players regardless of region, and activating it will grant his teammates 4.5% stat bonus. Like Rivaul, Muller comes with a 20% full body stand and 5% Rising Sun player killer. Lastly, full power gauge up generates 15% full power every time Muller manages to make a successful save. In general, full power gauge up isn't great on goalkeepers, but it is a different case for Muller, due to his passive. On some occasions, you'll actually be able to counterattack with full power football. Isn't that crazy? Muller comes with over 11k base catch, and his in-match catch goes over 70k against Rising Sun player with a catcher limit break. It makes little sense to boundary break goalkeepers, as most of them are strong with only the primary action. Same rules apply when it comes to skill force. Max limit break applied for all. Higher figure includes 20% full body stand and vice versa for a lower figure. Muller breaches the 100k mark with his Legend of the Phantom Keeper. With this stamina efficient catch, full power gauge up, and the threat of being countered, Muller was designed to be the bane of spamming. He is definitely a top keeper to build around, although he does have his counters with the likes of Stygian and Schneider. His bond also somewhat restricts the amount of archetype he can fit into. We would like to once again thank all of our members on Patreon and YouTube. Your support is very much appreciated and it motivates us to keep going. It's also the main reason why we keep the channel running and making videos for everyone. Alright guys, yeah, do check out ways to support us, or at least take a look. Links provided in the video description. Check out our other videos listed here by YouTube. Subscribe if you have not already. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! We can't emphasize. We can't emphasize. Oh my god. Score. Oh my god. 5 stars for scoring and playmaking. Sheesh. Muller will pass the ball to the Oh my god, what I was about to say. I was about to say the Furist. Oh.